Today's gospel, we have a centurion coming to Jesus with a request. A centurion is a Roman official, a soldier who has 100 men under him. And for this centurion, he showed much faith in Jesus, especially in the words of our Lord. And his faith, in a way, was in a way a surprise to Jesus, and Jesus marveled at this kind of faith. Kung saan dining pagtuo nga gipakita sa maong centurion. First, it is a faith that is beyond the self. This centurion was coming to Jesus and interceding, please heal my servant. Dili gani sakop sa family. During the time and culture of our Lord's servants are nobodies. No? They don't exist as if they don't exist. No? But here comes this centurion asking our Lord, please heal my servant who is sick. So, the attitude, the faith of this centurion would remind us of the intercessory prayer that we need every day. We need to pray for each other. We need to not just to pray for ourselves, but we should all the more pray for others. And when we are constantly praying for each other, we are in communion with each other, communion with each of our needs. And God would be happy knowing that we, His sons and daughters, are praying for each other. Especially those who are below us in a way. No? Kana yung ubos, nagkinahanglan yung kayo sa atong pag-ampo, mga nakalimtan sa katilingban. No? Praying for them. Secondly, the faith of the centurion would, in a way, remind us to trust in the words of Jesus, to trust in His word, even if we don't see or beyond sight. No? Meaning to say, as we approach Advent, let us not be more concerned with what is seen. Let us not be concerned with what is visible always. No? Muna nga posible ang uban as they approach Advent, ang gitagaag pagtagad, ang makita nga mga dekorasyon o uban pa. No? But Advent is more internal in nature. No? How kanang dili makita nato nga mga kinaiya nga sa pagbag-o. No? These are more important than the decorations as we prepare for the birth of our Lord. That's why in the gospel, the centurion said, you don't have to come to my house. No? You don't have to see my servant. You don't have to see his condition. No? It's enough that your words will heal my servant. It's enough that your words nga di gani makita nato, no? But these are powerful words. And lastly, the faith that is shown by the centurion would, in a way, remind us what is the place of faith before God. No? And this centurion is teaching us to be humble, no? Especially during this season of Advent. This centurion came to Jesus not with a command, ayuha ang akong sulugoon, as if exercising his authority as a Roman official. No? But he came to Jesus begging, nagpakiluoy, please heal my servant. No? Meaning say, your words are more powerful than my commands. Your words are more effective than my commands. No? And that is an act of humility shown by this centurion. Reminding us as we enter into the season of Advent, whatever preparations we have, it's an internal preparation and accompanied by the virtue of humility first of all, accepting our unworthiness, accepting that before God, we are all sinners. And the remedy for that would be, hopefully, we can come to confession and have a life, as we begin this season of Advent, a life that is changed and after God's will for us. Again, this faith of the centurion is a faith that is intercessory in nature, praying for one another. It's a faith that is humble enough to accept our unworthiness, and a faith that gives importance to what is invisible over the visible.